Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl CheKesha Simms, and I'm here with another planner related video. And before we jump into this, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you stop what you're doing and drop me a purple heart in the comments box so that I know that you're new. And as well, go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. All right, so I am back with a flip through video of my newest baby to my planner lineup. And of course, you all know that it's new because one, it is totally different in color from all of my planners that I have for 2020. This one is a beautiful pink A6 rings planner from Printpression. And if you caught my new release video, you probably heard that I said I was going to do a flip through of this planner. So I have it pretty much set up about 98% of the way. I have a couple of other dashboards that I'm waiting on, but I didn't want to hold off in introducing you guys to the newest member of my planner family. So if you want to see the flip through and find out what her name is, keep watching. All right, so let's go ahead and jump straight into this. So first, this is again a pink A6 rings planner from Printpression. And at first I was hesitant. I wanted to get a black one because I was like, all the rest of my kids are black. That's what I call my planners. But I decided, since the purpose for this planner was to be the support system to my newest business, Scripts by LNC, I would get this color because it matches the color that is in my logo. So let's go ahead and do this flip through because I don't want to keep you long. So first, I have a little bit of jewels that's dangling here. I did have this in my pocket rings, but I decided to transfer it here on the A6. And I did have to make some adjustments because the rope is a little, or cord was a little bit shorter. But I got this from Cuba and Lucy. I don't know what these leaves are called, but I am so in love with these. I saw one of my fellow planner babes show this on her IG stories, and I just knew I had to get them. And then I have this super cute paper clip that came out of one of the Villa Beautiful monthly kits, and I just kind of clipped that into the back, and I'll show you how I have that all clipped in when we get to the back of the planner. So this is a snap closure, and it doesn't have a pin loop, but I found a way to add a pin loop without making it look a little janky. So we're going to go ahead and open this baby up, and we're going to go ahead and look at everything. Now, the way the pockets are set up, you have a full kind of secretarial, well, it's not really secretarial, but like a card pocket here, and then these pockets here, see if I can move this out the way. As you can see, they do like a crisscross, so you can slide stuff here and you can slide stuff in the back. And of course, you know, I had to zhuzh this up a little bit. So I have this super cute bow that came from my sis, my girl, Sassy Bows and Clips. And I just kind of maneuvered it and moved it to the side so I could just slide it straight in. Then I have this washi card. The actual washi card came from a subscription box from Simply Gilded, and then I used some washi from Simply Gilded and from another shop. I do have to figure out her name. If you're interested in the non-Simply Gilded washi, just drop me a comment and I'll make sure I get the name for you. All right, then I decided to add this super cute girl. It is a die cut that I got from Golden Plans Co. Y'all know I love all of her girl stickers and things like that. And then I have this super cute pocket card that came from a kit that I got from Shop Villa Beautiful. And then the back is just a, this is like the little card, that info card that has the discount codes that come when you order from Shop Villa Beautiful. And I've had this for a while, but I like that marbling, so I decided to put it in the back as a little backing and put this card here. Now this section here is still a work in progress. I don't know if this will all stay there, but for now, this is the look that I got. All right, so before we get into the meat and potatoes, anytime you see any of these clear dividers, these are what I like to make to include in all of my planners. So this cover actually, this one actually has a little slit at the top where it's a pocket, so I could slide little things in here if I choose to, but right now it's just going to be a covering for my vellum style year at a glance calendar, and I made this using Canva. I just found a calendar on Google. I set my dimensions for the size of the A6, which is 4.1 by 5 by 8. Yeah, 4.1 by 5.8. Those are the sizes if you need to figure out how to create your own. Then I have this vellum, and I got this vellum. One of my planner friends had posted in her stories a whole lot of different wallpapers, and I snagged it and I put it on vellum so I can use it to cover up the cover of the intro of the planner. And this is just my logo that says Scripts by LNC. So this part right here, I got from Cloth and Paper. She has this thing going where each day it's something new to do to help kind of revamp and revise your planners. And I saw a lot of the planner babes doing table of contents, and I thought that was an amazing idea, because even though you have side tabs, a lot of times you forget what is in those side tabs if you don't have any sub tabs in your planner, in which I do plan on including some sub tabs, but right now, again, that's one of the things that I am missing from this setup. But again, the background was an image, again, that I got from one of my planner friends off of Instagram. And then I just put this little white box with the sections of each one of my dividers. So to go over that, I have a monthly section, a scheduled section, a finance section, shop, and miscellaneous, and I have the categories or the subtitles for each one of those sections. All right, so now first, the dividers. I did order these from Dividers Are Us because I really needed them right then and there, and I actually got them a lot quicker than I thought I was, and I'm super excited about that. And I love the feel of these. They are nice and thick, but they don't have that heavy weighted feel like some of the dividers that you may have, and a lot of times because they are thicker and heavier, they take up a lot of space. But these are nice and they're firm, but they're not super thick, and as you can see, they're very bendable. And what I went ahead and did was create, because I got the blank ones, I created my own tabs off of Silhouette, and this is a font that I have that I'm using in my shop, so I figured I would use those fonts to create my own tabs for my planner. So the first thing you have is this, and some of these dashboards you may remember from seeing from some of my other flip throughs, because some of these were my favorites, so I figured why not repeat them. So this has the vellum that has the girl holding the bag with my name, and then on the back is just some regular 30-pound printer paper that I printed that image on. And then this is another divider that I made with the opening at the top, so I can slide these dots in here because I will be using this to track my monthly shop tasks. And I created this using Canva. I have a little format that I created to the size of sticky notes. That way when I place the sticky notes and run them, they will always be the right size. And I decided to put them on clear ones this time. So this is going to be my color coding system to track them. Because the monthly view that I have, they're smaller boxes and it gives me limited writing, I can use these dots to color code for the things that I need to remind myself for each month. Now this is an undated monthly from Simple and Trendy Co. And again, another one of my planner friends recommended this shop. And I like this because I don't need anything that I have to do a lot of writing in. I just need to make sure I know what days I'm posting new releases, what days I need to, do all of these things. And then this is just some little notes that I can put for the month. And again, I love that it's undated. So my next section is my schedule. And in this, as the table of contents tells us, this will be my weekly and my daily / I like calling it hourly section. So I have this super cute marble vellum. Again, everything I printed using the Canva app. I found the marble template and I just put it on PDF format, and I did my cut marks, and then I fed it through, cut it, and put it in after I punched. And then this girl you saw, I believe it's in my pocket planner. I had to include something coffee related in here. So on here, because this is my weekly section, I wanted to include some sticky notes. So I have this to do and just this blank cloth and paper sticky notes that I purchased from her shop a while back. And then here is a vellum that I created. It just says create something that will inspire and awaken the imagination. And that's just a little quote that I thought of. And then this is the background paper that I made off of Canva. And I stuck these sticky notes that came from CheKesha. And these are what I will use to kind of do my pre-planning for the week before I transfer everything here, because it's basically an overview and it has the days of the week. And this weekly checklist insert also came from Simple and Trendy Co. And I like this because I didn't want to get a whole like weekly layout, because the way I'm going to run the business, I'm not going to be using it every single day. So I need to make sure that I wasn't wasting paper and wasting space on inserts that I wasn't going to use. So how I would use this is just to put what my work schedule for the shop will be for the week. Because this is my business, I'm going to treat it as such. So I am allotting hours for me to work. Because a lot of times when you are a business owner, especially an in-home business owner, you'll tend to find yourself getting caught up in being in your office space or what have you for hours and hours, and you forget about the balance of life outside of your business. So right now I'm in the prep process, so I have been putting a lot of hours in, but once the opening date comes, I will be adhering to my work schedule. So this will have my work schedule. Any tasks that I need to remind myself to do during that work week. I will highlight the week that I'm on, and these inserts are actually dated because you have the calendar for that month that you're in. But again, I like the fact that the weekly section is not dated. So if I don't put anything in here for this week, I don't have to feel like it's a waste of an insert. And then you can print however many you need or print as you go. And then there's a checklist, just the things that you know that you need to get checked off for the week. All right, so this next section, in which again I will be putting some sub tabs so I know how to get directly to those sections. This is my daily section, and I have this vellum that came off of Canva. This was actually a Canva template, and it said it's time to organize, and I thought that would be perfect because you want to stay organized when you have a shop. And I just changed the colors because I think the color was like a brown color. And then the backdrop is just a little splash thing that I put together on Canva. And then on the back, I have these sticky tab, sticky tab notes that came in a set from cloth and paper. And this way I can write down any emails I need to respond to or any emails that I need to send for that particular week. And then here you have your dailies, and these dailies also came from, now where did these dailies come from? Yeah, these came from Simple and Trendy Co. I'm really in love with that shop, and I'm so thankful to my planner friend that gave me the information. Now these are a little different from what I'm used to. I'm used to them being the other way where the hours are on the outside, but I like that. It's no big deal. But what really got me with these is because the ones that I currently have, it says priorities, but it has to do and notes. And because this is my business planner, I don't really need to have a to-do section because that can go here, like the things that I need to do per hour. But this will be my checklist of things that I must check off. I know that probably sounds like a to-do list and a checklist is the same thing, but these are just things that I don't have to get done on that day, and I can just transfer over to the next day. So behind this, because I do want to add some cute stickers in here, I have a pocketed dashboard that I created using laminate, and I have my business card in here for the shop, and then I have these super cute functional flags, squares, and dots that I got from shop LCA, also known as Listing Out. And then on the back, I have these super cute printables that I got from Elaine Michelle Studios. And I believe this was her December or November release. And I just have colors in here that I wanted to match my planner. So these have like a variety of flags and stripes, well, strokes, and what are these? Hearts. All right, so the next section is my finances. And I have this like, looks like city lights or bubbles that I printed on the vellum. And then I carried over this quote that is out of the Bible. And I don't know why I don't have the scripture on here. So the next section right here, this is from Dear Planner DL. And this is an income and expense section. So this will be my income and expense overview. So I would just put, because this will I'll probably use it like monthly. So this will have what I earned for this week, what I earned for that week, blah, blah, blah. And then here I will put my expenses. And so I'll probably categorize my expenses just because my first month I did have to get a lot of stuff. So I will probably say like on printer paper, on cutting supplies, like what my total amount is. And then I can go ahead and do my little summary here. Then the next section will be where I track my actual purchases. And I do have another piece of laminate to divide with this dashboard, vellum dashboard that says Dream, Plan, Create, with this super cute abstract thing that I made off of Canva. So these are printable inserts. They came from Printables by M. Now, I did alter them for my need. It has a different title on her website, so it doesn't say this, but what I did is, because it's mine and I purchased it and I'm not selling it, I just uploaded it on Canva and I cropped that part out, and then I put the name of what I wanted to categorize this for. So this is where I will track each individual purchase. I'll put the date, the type of item, and how much of the item and what the cost may be. And this way, this will keep me on task to let me know how much I am ordering, where I'm ordering from, without me getting confused and lost in the sauce. So this next section is the shop section, and I do have this that I printed with my logo, and it just simply says Scripts by LNC here. And this is just a little template that I use in my Etsy shop. And then on here I have this for deadlines. So this will remind me, like, I have a deadline to close out the giveaway, deadline to ship, whatever the deadline may be. I'm going to use these. Again, these came from Cloth and Paper. So what I have here are Etsy listings. This is something that I created myself off of Canva, and you may be seeing it very soon because I do plan on incorporating printables in my shop as well. So as you can see, it has a little picture of what my stickers look like. So the way I am using this is I put the name of the item, the price, and then I can track number sold per month. So that way, these, as long as I don't switch them out of the shop, I can put how much money that I earn, well, how many I sold per month. And then item status, basically, if I'm updating it, discontinuing it, or putting on hold, I can put it there. So I want to show you this without any of that. So this is how it looks without the picture. So once these are available in the shop, you can upload it to your Canva or whatever system you use, and you can put your picture here of your listing. That way you remember what it looks like as well as the name. I'm a visual person, so that's why I decided to have that there. So make sure you look out for my printables. They will be coming very soon. All right, so this next section is for swag. So I do have this vellum here where I just glued down this girl die cut that came from Golden Plans Co. And then I have this divider here that says swag requests. So basically this is what I will be tracking anytime I have a swag request or I donate swag, and I'll put the date that I sent it out, the item that I sent out, how many, and then I may or may not put what the worth of those stickers were. I don't know, it depends. If not, I might just put a piece of washi here just for it to be cute. And again, this is the same insert that you saw that said purchase earlier. Again, I just adjusted the settings or the size so I could be able to, not the size, I cropped it out so I could put my own terminology there. Right, so this next section is events. So I have this Cornell style inserts that came from Thrive on Plans, and if you shop with her and you register with her, she sends out inserts, free printable inserts every month for pretty much every size planner that you need. So these are perfect because you know I love my cloth and paper, but if I can get them in a printable form that I can keep printing, save them coins, y'all already know. Okay. So what I'm going to use these for are for events. So if I'm asked to vend or whatever the case may be, I can put the name of the event, what I need to do to prepare for the event, and anything, any kind of notes like that. All right, so to the last full section, this is my miscellaneous section. And as I stated in my table of contents, this will be my supplies, vendors and suppliers, and notes. So what do I mean by supplies? So let's get to the section first. So these again are from Thrive on Plans. This is going to be my supply list. That's what I'm going to use it for. So as I need supplies, it's going to be like my checklist. So I'll write down the supplies that I need and just check them off and put the date beside it that I fulfill that order. So it's going to be a running list of supplies that I need to order as I go throughout my week. This next section, and again, the vellum and everything, like I said, I did off of Canva. This next section is for vendors and suppliers. What does that mean? So I will write the name of the vendor that I may get my merchandise from, or if it's a specific supplier, I would write the name of their name at the top and put exactly what products that I get from there. And I think this is very important because a lot of times we order stuff online and then we're like, who did I actually get that from? Because a lot of times on Amazon, you might, because I order a lot of stuff from Amazon, you might be ordering a specific product. They are the supplier, but I might want to go directly to the vendor next time. So that way I'll know, like, okay, supplier was Amazon Prime, whatever little company. And then the next sheet, I'm like, this is the actual vendor, because sometimes you can create a relationship with the vendors and get a better deal. So the last section, this is notes. And again, these were free printables from Thrive on Plans, and I absolutely love her shop, and I love the fact, again, she gives you some amazing free printables. So this back part here is another laminate pocket that I put this Target adhesive pocket on the back, and I just have a full sticky note from Cloth and Paper with these super cute bow stickers and work stickers from Anna Luna. And yes, even though I am a script shop, I still support other shops as well. Now, this is just an extra divider that I may or may not use. I don't know at the time, but I'm just gonna keep it here anyway. So this part right here, I know you probably saw this on my Instagram feed. So this was actually a A5 dashboard that I used in my string A5 planner when I was doing TNs with strings. And I'm like, I probably won't use that again. And this went so well with this cover. So all I did was cut it to size and punch some holes in it. And because I needed a pin loop, and it really wasn't any place here where I felt comfortable putting a pin loop, and the one that I had, it just would have looked janky, especially with this being a zipper here. I just put this adhesive pin loop that I got from Amazon, in which that is in my shop. If you need these, they come in multiple colors, or you can get one color, and I just put it on the back just like that, and it fits perfect. So back here, this I had originally made to put in my planner, but I cut the size wrong. I don't know, I did something, so I decided still to kind of put it here, because right now I have 4 card pockets that I don't know what I'm going to put. So I figured, why not put my logo in the back? And then again, this is where I have the paper clip with the dangly from Shop Villa Beautiful. And then I have some date stickers that came from one of my Happy Planner books. Because I do have undated sections, I want to be able to have stickers on hand to use. And then I have this super cute card. Don't know what shop this came from, but it just says spring is when life is alive and everything. But I love the floral look and the fact that it matched this planner. So right now, all I have in the zipper pocket is just my card. And if you not if, but when you shop with me, you would get this nice card, and it will have a little thank you on the back. So I just have that stuck right in here. So as you can see, she's pretty chunky, and I will say disclaimer, because this is my first time doing an A6, some of my cutting was not in line. And I know my sister Lisa Max always talks about how perfectly I cut my inserts, but I do not always cut them perfect. And I'm like, as long as I can write in them, they going in here, because paper is expensive. So yeah, so this is the planner that I'll be using to track everything shop scripts by LNC. Now, what's her name? I know y'all waiting, because all my planners have names. I have decided to name her Pamela. Pamela is the middle child of Missy and Penny. And yeah, she's perfect. I love her. She almost reminds me of a B6, but not exactly. She is similar in size to a mini Happy Planner, but it's just a little bit shorter. So if you all were kind of inquiring what is the size of a A6, it's just a little wider and shorter than the personal, and wider and a little bit taller than the mini. So not a mini, pocket size planner. But I love her. I know I had someone say that this don't look like an A6. Whatever the case may be, it is an A6 from Print Pression. She's perfect to me. I guess maybe they say that because at the time my planner wasn't full, and then maybe because it wasn't from top to bottom. I don't know, but everybody has their opinion, but I have no reason to lie, Craig. This is an A6 planner. Okay, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out my new release video. I am showing you all the stickers that I have in the shop that will be released on February the 14th. And I will link the video right up the top so you can check that out. So I'm going to go ahead and tune out, because I think I went way too long. But I really, really wanted to share this planner with you guys. So if you liked it, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up. And as well, if you haven't already done so, make sure you click that subscribe button and that notification bell, because you don't want to miss nothing that I'm going to be posting on my channel going forward. The shop is about to open. Things are about to get back to normal. And your girl is here to stay. Okay? And as well, drop me a comment below if you have any questions about anything that you've seen in this video. So until next time, loves, peace.